Hey guys, welcome back to the UI Builder video series. And in the last video, we understood that how we can have our debugging and how we can have a mutation data broker events attached with our normal event. Now in this video, we're gonna have some fun. So in this video, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna play with this rating component and we're gonna see that how we can get the value of this rating component while loading the page. Now, here's the fun part. We are not gonna do that with data broker. We're gonna show you something called as snHTTP. So it's a component, it's an underlying component by which we can call any API. So if
So it's not. I would say it's not a component, but it's a service, right?
basically yes. Yep. So in future, we're gonna call any of the third-party API. So instead of doing it from platform, we can just directly use this snHTTP. So for that, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna create a new client script. So let's give it name as set rating.
Because we are just setting the rating, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we got the rating, so now you're just setting it off.
So I'll just copy paste my script here, but we will explain it what it is. So this is pretty much same. Now we have something known as helper. Inside helper, we are having this snHTTP, and then we are getting the sys ID from our context properties for this current article. So basically, it's pretty straightforward. And now the syntax of this snHTTP is pretty much same that we are having while calling any of the API data from our any JavaScript library like $HTTP or HTTP components or XML request or XSR request. So it's like just giving the URL and the method we are gonna call and the response.
Right.
So
And once we get the rating from that API from the table, we are just setting the state. So we are gonna create the state variable in order to hold this rating, right? And then map it again back to the component. So that's what we're gonna do now.
Yep. So let me just save it. And now let's go to a client state and add one rating component. So we got it, give it as rating one, and in the type we can have it number, and let's save it. So now this rating component is the same state variable that we have used in our client script. Now we just need to map it. So when is the page ready?
When the page is ready is where we're gonna do that.
That's it. This is added. And then do we need to have something else? Let me save it.
Yeah. So what you need to do is now go back to your rating component and you see that rating first property on the rating, just bind the state there, right? So you can say state.rating.
So this is something new, that how we can bind the state to any of the component. That is, property. I have binded this state.rating property, and I'll save it.
Yeah.
And do we need to have, so we have already bind the body event as well when the page is loaded. So let's try it with this one. Yep, because the last one we saved is as 3, so that's why it has 3. So
let's change it. Let's change it to 5.
It.
Oh yeah, perfect. Let's refresh it now.
Now let's refresh it. Yep, nope, it still have 3.
That's strange. Probably yeah, because that's how it is saved. Maybe save it again. Let's select again 5 or something. Yeah. Okay. Close. Is it like, since the rating is already given, I guess that could be the reason, but yeah, something similar to that. If you can go back and clear the rating, let's see, and then do it again. Like just clear this off. Just delete this record.
SL4, I think.
No. Just delete this record.
There are many records.
Exactly, that could be the reason why is it happening.
It is only fetching the latest one.
Correct.
Let me.
I mean, definitely, in terms of rating, right? You have to do a lot of calculations and stuff, which we are not doing here, because it's an average rating ultimately, right?
So let me just give it 5.
Mm-hmm.
Refresh it. Now it is coming up fine because we have only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually, you are correct, because it's the average rating which is calculating. So basically, if I give it as 3, now it becomes 5 plus 3 divided by 2, which is 4, or average kind of
Exactly.
a stuff. So that's it, folks. That how we can we saw that how we can use snHTTP component or service instead of calling our data broker to get the data. So again, now we are having two type of stuff. So it will again depend on our uses that which we want to use. But there are these two components by which we can fetch the data from anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you.